Tired of feeling stuck and unfulfilled? Discover the incredible power of gratitude to transform your life and unlock your true potential. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, I met a woman at a small community event. She wasn't rich, didn't have a fancy job or a huge online following. She lived simply, humbly, but radiated a calm joy that was hard to ignore. When I asked her how she stayed so peaceful, even during difficult times, she smiled and said, "I write down 3 things I'm grateful for every night. That's my superpower." That moment stuck with me, because she wasn't lucky. She was intentional. She had trained her mind to see what was good, even when life wasn't easy. And that's what I want to talk about today, the power of gratitude. And we wonder why happiness always feels one step ahead of us. 1. Why gratitude is so powerful. Here's the thing: most people walk through life feeling like something's missing. We scroll. We compare. We complain. Thousands of years ago, humans needed to stay alert to threats or wrestling in the bushes, a dangerous predator. So we evolved to pay more attention to what's wrong than what's right. The truth, it's not always that we lack things to be thankful for, it's that we've stopped noticing them. That's because our brains have something called a negativity bias. It's a survival mechanism. But in modern life, that bias often keeps us in a loop of anxiety, fear, and dissatisfaction. Gratitude breaks that loop. 2. The science of gratitude. Gratitude isn't just feel-good fluff. It literally changes your brain. When you practice gratitude, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the same chemicals that make you feel happy, connected, and calm. In fact, a study by the University of California found that people who wrote down things they were grateful for just once a week felt more optimistic and physically healthier after 10 weeks. Another study from the University of Pennsylvania showed that people who wrote and delivered a heartfelt thank you letter experienced a significant increase in happiness that lasted for over a month. That's one letter, one act of appreciation. Just imagine what could happen if you made it a daily habit. Gratitude and mental health. Gratitude also lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. It helps you sleep better, improves heart health, and even strengthens your immune system. Psychologists have found that people who are more grateful tend to be less depressed, more resilient, and more satisfied in their relationships. In other words, gratitude doesn't just help you feel better, it helps you live better. Not just big win, small stuff. A smile from a stranger. A warm cup of tea. A roof over your head. 3. How to practice gratitude daily even if it's just. So how do you actually do it? You don't need hours of free time or a perfect journal. You just need intention. Here are a few simple ways to get started. 1. Gratitude journal. What can I still be grateful for? Each night, write down 3 things you're grateful for. 2. Mindful noticing as you go through your day. Pause and ask, what am I appreciating right now? Train your brain to look for beauty, even in chaos. 3. Send a thank you message to reconnect with their kids, to heal after loss, to turn trauma into strength. They treat others with more kindness, and it spreads family, friends, work, community. Text or write someone who impacted your life. Hey, I've never told you this, but thank you for always being there. That kind of gratitude doesn't just help you, it can change someone's entire day. 4. Gratitude reframe. When something goes wrong, ask, and if so, I want to tell you, it's okay to hurt. But you can still look around and say, I'm thankful for the strength I didn't know I had. I'm thankful for the chance to grow. What's the lesson here? It's not about ignoring pain, it's about finding strength within it. 4. The ripple effect of gratitude. Gratitude is contagious. When you appreciate someone, they feel more valued. That one act of noticing good creates a ripple of good. Write it down. Text someone about it. There are real stories of people who used gratitude to rebuild broken marriages. Why? Because when you focus on what's right, you don't just feel better, you show up better. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's grow together. 5. Embracing a grateful mindset. Long term. Now here's the truth. Gratitude isn't always easy. It's not natural for everyone, and it won't erase every problem in your life, but it will help you face those problems with more grace and less fear. You don't need to be perfect at it, you just need to begin. Maybe you're in a hard season right now. I'm thankful for this breath. Start there. Because gratitude isn't about pretending life is perfect. It's about realizing that even in the imperfection, there is beauty, there is hope, there is enough. Closing message. So today, right now, find one thing you can be thankful for. Say it out loud. And tomorrow, do it again. That's how transformation begins. Not in a moment of magic, but in a habit of noticing what's already good. Because the more grateful you are, the more life gives you to be grateful for.